everyone, welcome to our YouTube channel. I'm Teacher Fisher from Kangaroo Study. Today in our channel, we are going to learn some difference problem. Now let's look at the question. This question comes from 2025 SASMO Grade 3 and it said Sarah collected 50 stamps from 4 different countries, Japan, France, Italy and Spain. She collected 11 more Japanese stamps than French stamps. She collected 3 more Japanese stamps than Italian stamps. And she also collected 3 more Spanish stamps than French stamps. And it's asking how many Japanese stamps did Sarah collect? Oh, when you see this question, you may think it's too complicated. I don't know how to do it. But don't worry, we can start from a simple example. Suppose Spider-Man and Iron Man have some money. In total, they have $100. Iron Man has $20 more than Spider-Man. So how much money does Iron Man have? In this question, $100 is the sum. And for $20, we also give it a name. It's called difference. That's why we call this kind of question sum difference problem. To solve this kind of problem, if we want to get the calculation directly in our thinking, we might make mistakes. So instead, we can draw models to help us observe all of the conditions more clearly. But here, there are 2 conditions. Which condition we should draw first? If we only draw one model of the sum, we cannot calculate. So we should draw the model of each person according to the difference. In this question, there are 2 persons here. We can start from any of them. So how about we start from Spider-Man this time? For Spider-Man, we can use this red block to represent his money. For Iron Man, he has $20 more than Spider-Man. So how to draw him? We can draw the same block as Spider-Man first, but we need to draw another block to represent the extra money, $20. And in total, they have $100. So Iron Man has how much money? Before we answer this question, maybe we can consider about a simpler situation. Suppose they have the same amount of money and they have $100 in total. So each person will have how much money? We should use $100 divided by 2. Then we can get $50 per person. So if they are the same number, it will be very easy to get the final answer. But in this question, they are totally different. So maybe we can change the different numbers into the same number first, but have to make them become the same. We can change the Spider-Man's block into Iron Man's block, or we can turn Iron Man's block into the Spider-Man's block. We can choose either of these 2 methods. Here, I will remove $20 so that each person will have the same red part. For each red part, we give it a name. It's called 1 unit. Now tell me how to calculate the sum of 2 units. We should use $100 minus $20, then we can get $80. So how to get 1 unit? We should use $80 divided by 2, then we can get $40 per person. And finally, how to get the Iron Man's money? We should use $40 plus $20, then we can get $60. Problem solved! Now let's take a quick review. To solve this kind of sum difference problem, the first step is to draw models to visualize all of the conditions. And second, we need to make the different numbers become the same number. And finally, we need to find 1 unit equals how many. In conclusion, draw models, make them the same, and find 1 unit. Now you already understand how to do this kind of question, so let's go back to our original question. In this question, we can see that 50 is the sum. For 11, 3, and 3, there's a difference here. So it's also one of the sum difference problem. To solve this kind of problem, we should draw models based on the difference. But there are 4 countries here, Japan, France, Italy, and Spain. We should draw which country first? Look here, France is compared with Japan, and Italy is also compared with Japan. So how about we start from Japan first? For Japan, we can use this blue block to represent each stamps. And next, 11 more Japanese stamps than French stamps. So how to draw France? We can draw the same block as Japan first, but we need to remove 11 stamps here. And next, 3 more Japanese stamps than Italian stamps. So how to draw Italy? We can draw the same block as Japan first, but we need to remove 3 stamps here. And finally, 3 more Spanish stamps than French stamps. So how to draw Spanish here? Attention, this time we should draw the same block as France first. Then we need to draw another block to represent the extra 3 stamps. And in total, we have 50 stamps. So next, we need to make the different numbers become the same and find 1 unit. And here, each country can be seen as 1 unit, but we better choose which one. The smallest one, which is France here. And next, we can use this red dot line to divide each block. so we can get 1 unit in each country. And next, we need to remove the extra part one by one. For Japan, what is the extra part? It's 11. And next, for Italy, what is the extra part? We should use 11 minus 3, then we can get 8 here. And finally, for Spanish, we already know the extra part is 3. So tell me how to get the sum of 4 units. We should use 15 minus 11 minus 8 minus 3, then we can get 28 here. So how to get 1 unit? We should use 28 divided by 4, then we can get 7. So finally, how to get the Japanese stamps? We should use 7 plus 11, and we can get 18 here. Problem solved! Congratulations! Now you already understand how to do this kind of problem, so I also prepared another question for you. Now you can stop this video and take a screenshot of this question, and you can try to figure out this question by yourself. After that, if you want to check the correct answer of this question, or you don't know how to do it, you can directly text me. Here is my contact information. Please feel free to save it and text me if you have any questions. And you can also scan this QR code on the right side to join our group. We will share more information about other questions, open classes, and mock exams, and so on. Now, thank you for watching my video. See you next time. Bye bye.